Welcome to KickOff Times, where we dive deep into the pulsating world of football, bringing you the latest and most intriguing transfer news, match insights, and player analyses. Today, we're focusing on a major potential shake-up at Manchester United involving Everton midfielder Amadu Onana. Stay tuned as we dissect the dynamics of this proposed move and its implications for the Red Devils and their squad structure. Before we get into the details, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any updates from the football universe. Manchester United have a golden opportunity in the upcoming transfer window, the chance to sign Everton midfielder Amadu Onana for £43 million. This move is poised to bring significant changes to the Red Devils squad, and securing a new defensive midfielder seems to be a top priority. Camilo, the Brazilian star, had a challenging second season at United. His campaign was marred by injuries and inconsistency, leading to a dip in form during the crucial run-in. Initially, he was dropped from the starting lineup for the FA Cup final last month, only to be ruled out entirely due to an injury during the warm-up. This sequence of events has raised questions about his future at the club. United's hierarchy might be contemplating a replacement for Camilo, and Amadu Onana appears to be a prime candidate. Onana, who has been pivotal for Everton since his arrival from Lille in the summer of 2022, is seen as an ideal successor to the former Real Madrid man. According to Sport, the Red Devils can secure Onana for £43 million. This fee is particularly enticing, given Everton's need to balance their books following a failed takeover bid. At just 22, Onana has already earned praise from his manager, Roberto Martinez, who described him as really exciting. His performance for Everton this past season has been impressive. Onana won 6 duels per game and dominated in the air, winning 74% of his aerial duels. Defensively, he recorded 2.4 successful tackles and 5.3 recoveries per match, while maintaining possession well, losing it just 6.8 times per game. He was dribbled past on less than one occasion per appearance, a stark contrast to Camilo's statistics. Camilo, by comparison, lost possession 12 times per match, was dribbled past on 2.2 occasions, and frequently found himself out of position. Onana, with his imposing height of 6 feet 5 inches and versatility across the midfield, would not only be an upgrade but also a strategic signing for Manchester United at £43 million. He represents a bargain, but the club must act swiftly to avoid losing him to competitors like Barcelona and Arsenal, who are also keen on the Belgian talent. In essence, Onana's potential move to Manchester United could mark a significant step forward for the club, addressing a crucial area of need while also securing a player with immense potential and proven capabilities. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all the exclusive news about Manchester United. Don't miss any detail about your favorite team. Manchester United's interest in Modric is no surprise, given the club's current need for a seasoned playmaker to anchor their midfield. With United struggling to find consistency in recent seasons, the addition of a player of Modric's caliber could be the catalyst they need to return to their former heights. Erik ten Hag, United's manager, is reportedly a huge admirer of Modric's style and leadership, seeing him as the ideal figure to mentor the club's younger talent while providing immediate impact on the pitch. While neither club has officially confirmed the negotiations, insiders hint that the deal could be finalized soon, with Modric set to become one of the highest-paid players in the Premier League. Fans have taken to social media to express their excitement and disbelief, with hashtags like #ModricToUnited and #WelcomeLuka trending worldwide. The anticipation is palpable as everyone awaits an official announcement that could redefine the upcoming transfer window. Luka Modric is widely celebrated as one of the most technically gifted midfielders of his generation, known for his exceptional ball control, precise passing, and extraordinary vision. Modric has the rare ability to dictate the tempo of the game, making him a prized addition to any team. Chelsea are considering a move to sign Valencia goalkeeper, Georgi Mamardashvili, potentially hijacking Newcastle and Atletico Madrid's interest in the player. "My favorite game this season was when we won the final. I didn't play, but we won," Andrea Lunning stated. Barcelona captain, Sergio Roberto, is said to be very pessimistic about his future at the club during Xavi's tenure. He assumed that his contract would be renewed, but after Flick's appointment, the talks have stalled. "Will I stay at Barcelona? I'm very well. I'm calm. I have a contract until 2026. My representatives will meet with the club, but right now, I'm focused on the national team," he stated. Ronald Araujo, Robert Lewandowski, and Bayern Munich have reached a verbal agreement on the transfer of Joshua Kimmich. He has 1 year left in his deal with Leverkusen. The extension of Erling Haaland's contract is a top priority for Manchester City this summer. Manchester United and Manchester City's multi-club structures, WAS and Chira, have been allowed by UEFA to play in Europe alongside their respective sister clubs. If Ederson leaves for Saudi Arabia, Manchester City will try to acquire Al Ittihad goalkeeper Mike Maignan. Garcia Pimienta, who previously managed Las Palmas, has been hired as Sia's new head coach. His contract is valid for 2 years. Hansi Flick wants to minimize the press reports about the atmosphere within Barcelona's dressing room. He warned the players that any leaks are unacceptable. Liverpool's young centre-back, September van den Berg, who has been successfully playing on loan for Mons, is asking the club to sell him. Controversial Russian streamer, Mel Troy, is suspected of offering €300,000 to fans who invaded the pitch during the Champions League final. Fulham are progressing in talks with Arsenal over the transfer of Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Emile Smith-Rowe. Leganés have returned to La Liga after a 4-year break. Eibar, Espanyol, Sporting Dijon, and Real Oviedo will play a playoff to decide who takes the third promotion spot to La Liga. Lucas Vazquez has agreed to sign a new 1-year contract with Real Madrid. Crystal Palace will attempt to buy Leeds United's top scorer, Crescencio Somerville, to replace Michael Olise. As Monaco are willing to part with France central midfielder Youssouf Fofana for €20 million. Manchester United, Arsenal, and AC Milan are interested in his services. Arsenal are trying to land RB Leipzig star Benjamin Henrichs before the end of June when his €65 million release clause expires. Atalanta centre-back, Giorgio Scalvini, has suffered a knee injury that will keep him out of Euro 2024. He is suspected of tearing his ACL. The second most decorated club in France, Saint-Étienne, has returned to Ligue 1 after a 2-year break. The Greens knocked out Metz in the playoffs. Marco Reus has almost agreed to a 1.5-year contract with the Los Angeles Galaxy. St. Louis City are no longer an option for him. Napoli, Juventus, and Lazio are all interested in Manchester United striker Mason Greenwood. They are waiting for a green light for talks from the Red Devils. "Yes, I'm now a free agent, and I can go wherever I want this summer, but I'm not in advanced talks with any club as my focus is on the Euros," Memphis Depay stated. This week, some media reported Glovo's interest in me. I didn't know anything about it, and I'm not interested even if there are offers. I have no idea about that. I'm staying. I'm happy here. How can I leave Real Madrid? Rodrigo noted. West Ham United are preparing the final documents to complete their recruitment of 17-year-old Palmeiras winger, Endrick. The Hammers will pay €30 million, with Palmeiras also getting 20% of the next sale. Carlo Ancelotti has recreated his legendary photo with a cigar. "Yes, I'm very happy in Barcelona with my family, for sure. Hansi Flick wants me to be key. I spoke to him. It was fine. After the Euros, we will see how things are with him," Frenkie de Jong said. AC Milan have renewed their interest in Arsenal's left-back, Jakub Kiwior. Omar Sua has emerged as a candidate for the head coaching job at Besiktas. Liverpool and Tottenham have asked for information on Lyon's talent, Ryan Cherki. The player wants to leave Lyon. "My dream is to lift the Champions League trophy as Juventus coach since I didn't succeed as a player," Leonardo Bonucci said. Real Madrid midfielder, Federico Valverde, will take the iconic number 8 shirt at Santiago Bernabeu following the retirement of Toni Kroos. Vincenzo Italiano has stepped down from his position as head coach of Fiorentina. Fabrizio Romano informs that he will be replaced by Rafael Palladino from Manta. Alright, we are moving on to the main news of the release. As expected, José Mourinho has become the new head coach of Fenerbahce. The legendary Portuguese has penned a 2-season contract with the club from Istanbul. These have sparked a huge buzz in the Turkish media. Mourinho's presentation was broadcast live on Fenerbahce's YouTube channel and watched by 250,000 people simultaneously, which is an absolute record for Turkey. The said number does not include people watching at the stadium or through television. "This shirt is now my skin. Football is passion, and there is no better place to feel it than here," José stated during the presentation. There is a chance that João Cancelo and Javi Martinez will continue their careers at Barcelona next season. The club is currently in touch with Manchester City and Atletico Madrid regarding the possibility of extending their loan deals for another year, with an option to buy. Hansi Flick is interested in keeping both footballers, especially Cancelo. If Barcelona accepts Manchester City's terms, they may even consider signing Cancelo permanently. Besides, according to Luis Rojo, Barcelona are exploring the possibility of bringing in Valencia's central midfielder, João Felix. His profile fits Xavi and Flick's vision, and they believe his roster lacks another such player in the midfield area. Hansi Flick wants Kingsley Coman at Barcelona. Barca has a huge interest in the Frenchman, but a potential move is not at an advanced stage yet, especially because Coman is currently focused on the Euros. Bayern would be willing to sell Coman for a suitable offer this summer. Bruno Fernandes is going to leave Manchester United. The Manchester United captain is currently preparing for Euro 2024 and will not take any decisions until the end of Portugal's participation in the tournament. However, the player's agent, Miguel Pino, is already starting to explore different options. The main contenders for Fernandes are Bayern Munich, with whom representative Pino has already met. Barcelona are also very interested in getting Fernandes, but they have not taken any steps in this direction yet. The day before yesterday, Real Madrid captured the Champions League trophy for the 15th time, but the good news for Las Blancas fans doesn't end there. Kylian Mbappé is a Real Madrid player. Fabrizio Romano announced the news, adding his signature, "Here we go." Mbappé's arrival will be officially confirmed this week before the start of Euro 2024. The Frenchman is eager to play in the tournament without any burden. It's noted that Kylian's arrival will have no impact on the prospect of Andriy Lunin and Rodrigo. Real Madrid will continue to count on the mentioned talents and are not going to send him to other clubs. As we wrap up today's discussion on Manchester United's strategic moves in the transfer market, particularly their interest in Amadu Onana, it's clear that the Red Devils are gearing up for a significant rebuild. Onana's potential arrival could be a game-changer, fortifying the midfield and injecting fresh talent into the team. Remember, the world of football never sleeps, and neither do we at KickOff Times. For continuous coverage of all things football, keep watching and join our growing community by subscribing. Drop us a like if you enjoyed today's segment and check out our other videos for more in-depth analysis and updates. Until next time, keep the passion alive and stay tuned to KickOff Times.